Hi, Matthew, or whoever else is watching this video. I'm Josh Campney. I'm your game developer for this project. So before we get started, I wanted to mention that I will be showing you this on the computer. I tried to show you on the actual tablet, but I couldn't find a good screen recorder. It was all choppy and it didn't look right, and I wanted you to be able to see the product, how it actually works on the tablet. So that being said, my gameplay is going to suck because this game has two joysticks and I have one mouse. So I gotta click one and then go over there and click on the other. But anyway, we're going to start off. I'm not going to say anything. I'm actually going to cut the mic off, and you're just going to hear the audio and the sound effects and just kind of get the full experience of the game. Then I'll go back through and kind of explain some of the features and stuff you guys will need to know since this will be your game. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so yeah, that was the basic gameplay. I also want to apologize for that little clipping. I guess it's too big for my recording screen, and also I noticed the color is a little faded. On the actual tablet, it's a lot more crisp and clean, and everything looks perfect. So don't worry about that. Um, as you see, I played through both the blue and the red. Um, and depending on whoever's higher is the color of the fireworks, and of course the score blinks. Add a little competition between pie and cake. Um, there's a mute button. There's also a tutorial button that I showed you. There's also a few other features that I'm going to mention that is just for you. It's not for the average player. Actually, I'll show you that now. So there's what's called a developers menu that I've made for you guys. If you press the blue menu once, and then you go over here and you hit the red menu twice, it might take 3 times sometimes, the developer menu will pop up. This is a hidden menu just for you guys so you can kind of control the game a little bit depending on how you want it to work. So let's say, for instance, the red team's got 10,000 points and it's crazy and no one wants to play it because, the red team's just too far ahead and forget all that. Or if you want to reset it daily so it starts out. So every time you close out the game, these scores still save on the device. So if you wanted to keep the scores going throughout the day, you can, or you come to this developer menu, click the restart scores button, and both of them zero out. So you can, do competitions if you wanted, a daily challenge, or you could just keep it accruing depending on your wants and needs. Also, there is a force tutorial button. If you noticed, every time I hit the play button, that tutorial screen would pop up, forcing the player to look at it. That's because most of your players are going to be new players, so they need to know how to play the game. But you can turn that off, so it just goes right into the gameplay if you decide to. Also, I disabled the exit button so people can't accidentally exit the game. You can also turn that one back on. Once you click the X, the menu will restart, kind of saving all the changes. So now you have an exit button. Both the scores are zeroed out, and when you click on it, no matter what team you choose, it just goes right into the gameplay and doesn't play the tutorial. You can always view the tutorial by clicking the tutorial button in the top right. These functions, the force tutorial and the exit button, I've made them so every time you start the app, it will save those functions. Like if I were to go out and go back in, it would go back to having no exit button and it would force a tutorial, because I figured that's the majority of your customers. Those would be the most prominent settings. But like I said, click the blue once and the red twice. It'll open it up and you can adjust it according to your needs. So there is a mute button because I understand that this is going to be playing in your store and eventually it's just going to get out of control. Hearing these songs over and over again. Trust me, when I was developing them, I'm already tired of them. There is a mute button that cancels out all the sound, as you can hear. And the music was created by Saul Square Noise. I think that's how you say it. He's actually agreed to do it for free. All we had to do was post the creative license that he's using, which is a common Creative Commons license 4.0, and I just posted a link down there and gave him appropriate credit, so you are all legal there. Also, even with the force tutorial button, if you say you lose and you want to play again, your player isn't forced to use the force tutorial as long as they click the play again button. Then it just jumps right back into the gameplay. So if someone's interested enough to want to keep playing the game and they just hit play again, then they don't have to sit through that tutorial. It's really just meant for first-time users that have never played the game before and they just want to kind of see how the game is played. Like I said, those options are completely optional. You can turn them off in your secret developer menu. This is your product. I will be showing just a short clip of the actual game on the tablet with all the lights out and a camera pointing towards it. But I guess you say the video quality is gonna be garbage. But at least you can see like how someone would be moving with their thumbs and the controls and stuff like that. So it's nice meeting you via the internet, and it was a lot of fun working on this project. If you have any changes, let me know, and I will do them as quickly as possible. And if you're all good and you're ready to roll, I'll ship it off to you as soon as you give me an address. All right, Matthew, and whoever else is watching. See ya.